In the roaring cauldron of the NFL, where careers are fleeting and legends are forged through grit, one name has refused to fade: George Kittle. At 31, Kittle stands not just as a tight end, but as a symbol of relentless energy and authenticity. A man who plays every down like it's his last, with a smile that could light up Levi's Stadium and a ferocity that could flatten anyone standing in his path. As of now, George Kittle's estimated net worth hovers around $20 million, a figure built from blood, sweat, and a few bruised ribs. His contracts with the San Francisco 49ers, his lucrative endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, Xbox, and Levi's, and his media ventures have all added weight to his wallet. But ask him what matters most, and he'll tell you, "The money's cool, but I play this game because I love it." In April 2025, Kittle signed a 4-year, $76.4 million extension with the 49ers, making him, once again, the highest-paid tight end in NFL history. $35 million guaranteed, performance bonuses stacked on top, and a team that sees him not just as a player, but as the beating heart of its offense. Kittle's story, though, isn't just about contracts or statistics. It's about family. It's about grit. It's about the kind of love for football that makes you sprint through pain, through doubt, through seasons that try to break you, and still come back laughing. Early life. George Krieger Kittle was born on October 9, 1993, in Madison, Wisconsin, to Bruce and Jan Kittle, a football family, if there ever was one. His father, Bruce, had walked the same gridiron path years earlier, starring at the University of Iowa before transitioning into coaching. His mother, Jan, carried a quiet strength that balanced the family's high-energy DNA. From them, George inherited both the discipline of an athlete and the empathy of a leader. Growing up, Kittle's world moved like a football playbook. The family relocated several times, from Madison to Iowa City to Cedar Falls, and eventually to Norman, Oklahoma, following Bruce's coaching career. Each move meant a new school, new friends, new fields. But for George, it always meant one constant: football. He started playing at a young age, first tossing the ball in backyard games, then leading his teams with the same high-voltage energy that would later define his NFL persona. He attended Norman High School, where he became a standout, not just for his plays, but for his enthusiasm. Even when the team trailed, Kittle was the guy yelling, "We're still in this." It was at Norman where he first made the life-shaping decision to commit to the University of Iowa, following in his father's footsteps. It wasn't the flashiest choice. Iowa wasn't known for producing superstar tight ends then, but it was home. It was family. And for George Kittle, that meant everything. Personal life. Behind every relentless player is someone who ground them. And for George Kittle, that anchor is Claire Kittle, née Till. George and Claire met in college. She was an athlete too, a basketball player for the Iowa Hawkeyes, fierce, competitive, and every bit his match. Their bond was instant. Where George brought chaos and humor, Claire brought calm and vision. They were both wired to chase greatness. After several years together, George proposed in the most Kittle-like fashion possible, an elaborate prank that ended in tears and laughter. They married in April 2019, surrounded by family and teammates. Claire's journey, however, wasn't without pain. Her basketball career was cut short by a devastating knee injury. But instead of fading away from sports, she reinvented herself as a fitness entrepreneur, motivational figure, and creative partner in George's ventures. Together, they launched the Hidden Pearls podcast, a heartfelt platform exploring athlete stories, mindfulness, and purpose. Co-hosted with George's father, Bruce. Their dynamic is as open as it is inspiring. They don't hide the challenges, miscarriages, emotional stress, and the isolation of NFL life, but they face it together. As of 2025, the couple has no publicly confirmed children, though they've shared hopes of starting a family in the near future. Religion is not a major public theme in Kittle's life, but those who know him often speak of his deep sense of gratitude and spirituality, not tied to doctrine, but to purpose. Whether thanking God after a touchdown or speaking about blessings, his faith is quiet, personal, and real. When he's not catching passes, Kittle's interests spill over into gaming, music, and philanthropy. He's an unabashed metalhead. Metallica blares through his headphones before games. And he's used his fame to raise awareness for mental health, youth athletics, and veterans' causes. His laughter is loud, his presence magnetic, and his kindness genuine. A combination that makes him one of the league's most loved figures. College career. At the University of Iowa, George Kittle's rise wasn't instant. It was earned the hard way. In 2012, he redshirted, waiting patiently behind older players. In 2013, he finally got snaps, small ones, special teams moments, the kind that test your hunger. By 2015, that hunger exploded into production. 20 catches, 290 yards, and 6 touchdowns, turning heads in a program that rarely emphasized tight ends. Kittle wasn't just a receiver, he was a weapon. A mismatched nightmare for linebackers, too fast for most, too strong for safeties. He played angry, blocking like his life depended on it. His senior year, 2016, was a mix of highs and setbacks. Injuries slowed him, but scouts had already seen enough. What stood out wasn't just the stats, it was the effort. Coaches raved about his motor, that impossible-to-measure quality that separates good players from great ones. When the 2017 NFL draft came around, George Kittle wasn't a top prospect. He wasn't even in the first 3 rounds. But the San Francisco 49ers saw something others didn't, and on that fateful weekend, with the 146th overall pick, they called his name. That moment, George would later say, changed everything. Professional career. Rookie year. The Spark, 2017. George arrived in San Francisco with no fanfare and no promises, just a rookie contract and a shot. Under head coach Kyle Shanahan, Kittle quickly earned a reputation for hustle and humor. He was the rookie who showed up early, stayed late, and kept cracking jokes in between drills. In his first season, he caught 43 passes for 515 yards and 2 touchdowns. Respectable numbers for a 5th-round pick, but nothing compared to what came next. The breakout, 2018 to 2019. In 2018, everything clicked. Kittle became a nightmare for defenders and a blessing for the 49ers offense. He racked up 88 receptions, 1,377 yards, and 5 touchdowns, breaking the NFL single-season record for most receiving yards by a tight end. He wasn't just catching passes, he was breaking tackles, dragging defenders, laughing as he bulldozed through linebackers. That year, he became a Pro Bowler and was named second-team All-Pro. The 2019 season took it further. Kittle led the 49ers all the way to Super Bowl 54. Though they fell short against the Kansas City Chiefs, Kittle's fire never dimmed. He was already being mentioned alongside legends Gronkowski, Gonzalez, Kelsey, as one of the best tight ends in football. Adversity and ascendance. 2020 to 2023. Injuries came calling in 2020. A broken foot sidelined him for half the season. But when he returned, he did so with vengeance. Each catch, each hit seemed to shout, "You can't break me." In 2021, with a new quarterback rotation and a dynamic roster, Kittle posted over 900 yards and 6 touchdowns. His highlight reel plays became viral sensations, stiff arms that sent defenders flying, receptions through triple coverage, and celebrations that blurred the line between chaos and joy. By 2023, he reclaimed the All-Pro title with another 1,000-yard season, once again proving that even in a league of evolving offenses, George Kittle was still the heartbeat of San Francisco. His leadership, authenticity, and toughness became cultural pillars for the 49ers. Teammates called him the people's tight end, a nickname he wore like a badge of honor. The $76 million man, 2024 to 2025. In April 2025, San Francisco extended Kittle again, 4 years, $76.4 million, rewarding loyalty with legacy. When asked about the deal, Kittle's response wasn't about money. "I just want to retire a Niner. That's the dream." At this stage of his career, Kittle's numbers remain elite. More than 6,800 career receiving yards, 500-plus receptions, and over 40 touchdowns. But the stats only tell part of the story. The rest lives in the way he plays, the snarls, the smiles, the way Levi's Stadium trembles when he catches a slant and refuses to go down. His body has taken a beating. Yes, hamstring tweaks, rib bruises, sprained knees, but none of it slowed his spirit. In 2025, a mid-season hamstring injury placed him briefly on injured reserve. For other players, that might have meant silence. For Kittle, it meant jokes, rehab videos, and motivational messages to fans. That's the Kittle way. House tour and car collection. George Kittle isn't a man of ostentatious displays. While many NFL stars flaunt mansions and supercars, Kittle's vibe is more grounded, equal parts minimalist and Midwestern. He and Claire reportedly live in Nashville, Tennessee, during the off-season, away from the California spotlight. The property, nestled in a wooded neighborhood, is designed around peace and simplicity, open concept living, gym space, and a training area that lets Kittle keep his iron discipline even off the field. In California, they maintain a home near the Bay Area, close to the team's facility, practical, private, and filled with warmth. Claire's interior design touch leans toward natural tones, fitness spaces, and personalized touches that celebrate family and resilience. As for cars, George's collection is understated but classic. A Ford Raptor pickup, known to be his favorite drive, a Tesla Model X for daily commutes, and a vintage Chevy that he occasionally shows off online. He's joked about preferring a truck that can haul a grill and a gym bag over a Lamborghini. As of today, George Kittle is alive and active, still an integral part of the San Francisco 49ers, still lighting up sidelines with that unmistakable grin. Any online death hoaxes or rumors are entirely false. He remains one of the NFL's most beloved personalities, and his story is far from over. George Kittle's legacy goes beyond football. He represents the joy of the game, the unfiltered, childlike thrill of competition. He plays like every snap matters because, to him, it does. He's not just a tight end. He's a symbol of perseverance, a man whose career bridges eras, from the old-school toughness of the early 2000s to the explosive modern NFL of 2025. When future generations talk about what it means to love football, to live it, to embody it, George Kittle's name will always be in that conversation. "You can't fake passion," he once said. "You either love this game or it eats you alive." I love it, and I'm not done yet.